Getting nearer to first pitch from storied Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll go to work against quite possibly the toughest in the land, the National League's Cy Young Award winner in 2011 and 13, lefty Clayton Kershaw. Kevin Black makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Called strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Corey Horn waits on deck. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So a good start to things here for Kershaw, but before we continue, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Corey Horn will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First offering on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just underway here in Southern California. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Mark McGuire will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, coming on quickly here as he makes the diving catch, and it's a sparkler to take away a hit as that ends the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. So with the leadoff man gone, we give you a look at the dimensions here at Dodger Stadium. You can see it's a good 330 down the left field and right field lines, but there's the potential for a cheapie down in the corners as that fence in front of the stands is only about 4.5 feet tall. Mike Baxter will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the infielders tonight, be prepared. If he gets that sinker working like he normally does, it should generate a lot of ground balls.
Now the 1-2. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And that will become out number 2.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Adrian Gonzalez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Yadier Molina will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Yadier Molina.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Mark Ellis will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is the kind of veteran player you love to have on your ball club. Not going to hit 40 home runs or hit 360, but he will give you solid production, good defense, good leadership in the clubhouse. He delivers a base hit here.
Daniel Descalzo will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1, 1-2 now.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
2 out with the man at first. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Kemp will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Matt Kemp.
And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
Here we go.
Swung on and rolled softly to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And that's in there, 2-1.
Play 21, 2-1.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And obviously, this guy's a dual threat up there with the speed and power. You don't want to walk him because he might be stealing on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball right here because he might jump the yard on you.
And he goes after ball four there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Scott.
Scott Van Slyke will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Still 0-0. Adam Wainwright will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Kevin Black will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fouled straight back. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Corey Horn will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. A base hit his first time around. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
McGuire.
Mark McGuire will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but Most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Shut him down now.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Yadier Molina will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
1-0 pitch now. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Dives and makes a spectacular catch. He might have taken away 3 runs as the side is retired. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Damon Sanderson will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Come on, Dodgers!
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here we go.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And one gone now in the Dodger third.
Here's another example of a guy pitching to contact here. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
Tim Fedorovich digs in at the plate.
All right, Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he takes a called strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
Let's go, Dodgers. Here we go.
And this is swung on and hit to Ellis at second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1.
Mr. Dodger Dog here.
Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sliced hard the other way, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in. He's saying, what's so hard about this?
D. Gordon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Get a hit. Come on. Here we go.
1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Come on. Let's go.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. On the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Mike Baxter will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Adrian Gonzalez will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And that misses ball 1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman Ellis. And a shake of the head as that ball was hit hard, but it'll leave the bases loaded. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Matt Holliday will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Let's go, shut him down.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Bring on the team.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's generally the rule. If you throw a pitch on 2-1, you'll probably see it again on 3-2, and he comes up empty there.
Mark Ellis will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fouled back. Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his second hit of the night.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Daniel Descalzo will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
That's right.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 2-0. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Adam Wainwright will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Let's go, guys.
Runners off for second.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
3-1 coming. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Baxter has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Kevin Black will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
And a great job right there with runners in scoring position. They decide to pitch to him with the base open, and he makes them pay, driving in 2 on the ground rule double.
Corey Horn will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
All right, Dodgers, woo! That's a strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Matt Kemp will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw by Ellis, and there's one gone.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
One out, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy 2-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of this slump of this. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Damon Sanderson will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch coming from Wainwright. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Michael Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Michael Lee.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Mark McGuire will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Boy, that's just a nice job coming off the mound right there. You've got to give your fielder a nice target to aim for. You got to know where the bag is. You got to make sure you catch the ball. And then most important of all, you better get yourself out of the way. And he was able to accomplish every one of those things for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the fifth coming up. Cards lead it 2-0. Tim Fedorovich will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One, two. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Clayton Kershaw will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fouled straight back. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. D. Gordon will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I'd just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
1-0. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Baxter will put this one away for the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Mark Ellis will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Ike, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And a slider here, but he stays with it and bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Luke Pekkonen will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Luke Pekkonen.
Daniel Descalzo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first offering. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
He waits. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 50, pitcher Adam Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Kevin Black will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. And here's the first pitch. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Mike Baxter will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Mike Baxter.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Swing to left. 1 ball, 1 strike. See you later, Dodgers.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, if I had a base hit taken away by a runner getting forced out by an outfielder, well, you'd have to put a straitjacket on me because, you know, I didn't get many hits. That's just a really bad read right there and a real waste of a base runner.
Matt Kemp will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Hanley Ramirez will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Water, soda. Water, soda here.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Scott Van Slyke will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Gonzalez has his lead. Now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a hard liner toward short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Dan Herron is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Dan Herron.
Kevin Black will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Kevin Black.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Baxter is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Corey Horn will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Michael Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Van Slyke is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Damon Sanderson will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Sanderson.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. 1-2 now. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Tim Fedorovich will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Move that runner to second base.
He's set, now the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Phil Landrum has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron.
Phil Landrum.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Go home, Dodgers.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Wainwright still putting up a 0 in the run column through 6 1/3. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Watch the DP.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Kevin Segrist will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. D. Gordon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line drive, base hit left field. Now the throw in from Holiday is going to keep that runner from advancing past third.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest right there.
Mike Baxter will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, that's a tough one to swallow. Where was this pitch on 3-2? Yeah, Showtrack says it's clearly a ball. Nothing he can really complain about there, and that forces home a run.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Ellis for 1. On to first, and he gets out of the jam. A double play as they hold on to their lead, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-1. Chad Billingsley will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Chad Billingsley.
Mark McGuire will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with. And then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And the catch is made, 1 away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Mark Ellis will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing it at anything.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Mott is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Peter Borges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Matt Kemp will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Let's do it, guys.
Right there for strike 1.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
The shortstop, number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in. He singled his last time around. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this away for the second out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 3-1. J.P. Howell will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Daniel Descalzo will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Daniel Descalzo.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
And they're keeping the pressure on, even with the 2-run lead here in the 9th. Well, they'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the ninth. That's for sure.
Peter Borges will take his cuts now. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Let's get down here.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Here we go. Punch it. Drive you out.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And gone! A home run! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
new
for the
pitcher
Dodgers.
coming on now, and I think you know who this
0.
fellow is by now. It's the all-star right-hander Brian Wilson who's set to take over. Kevin Black will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Kevin Black.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Water hit.
Now the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He swings at anything.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Corey Horn waits on deck. Swing and a line drive. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Corey Horn will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it? You got to at least try and fight it off.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Michael Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Over to his left is Ramirez. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Dodgers 1. Damon Sanderson will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Third baseman, Damon Sanderson.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, he's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Tim Fedorovich will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Dodger dog. Dodger dog, hit.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Amos Sadler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Amos Sadler.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 10-2. Save to Jason Mott, his second. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. He falls to 10-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.